Hi everyone, welcome to our live Q&A with the fathers. I have with me Father Mark. Hi, Father Mark.
Hello.
And Father Don. How are you guys doing?
Doing very well. Very
Yeah.
nice homily, Father Don. Thank you.
That was very good. It's so nice to see you and to have you back. I know our parishioners have missed you. I mean, when I'm looking at the live feed here, everyone is just really happy to see you, Father Don.
I'm still above the ground.
Yes, you are. We love the homily. It was awesome.
good.
Thank you for that beautiful homily. So we have several questions here for you guys, and if you wanted to see here, there's a couple here.
I'm sure the first question's got to be how Chardonnay's doing, right? Are they asking how Chardonnay's doing?
Yeah.
Chardonnay is doing just fine. She gets extra walks, and yeah, she's doing great.
That's awesome. So she's not your best friend yet?
No, has not as
It's a
that hasn't
valid
happened
question.
yet.
Someone
We'll see
asked that
if
in
the
here.
if the lockdown continues. Maybe Chardonnay, and I will increase our time together more and more. We'll see. Hasn't happened yet, but
Okay.
don't hold your breath.
Thanks,
Nope.
Father Mark. Okay, so if you guys can come a little closer here. You can
No,
show
you're not supposed to get close.
It's okay. We've been around each other like all
This
the
is true.
time.
You two have.
So for work and stuff. So let's see here. Confessions have been a big question this past week, and so here's one from Ann and Dusty. It says here, are there any ideas coming for how we can go to confession during this time? By the way, we love and miss you all. We love you guys
Yes,
too.
we do miss.
So
Father Don, you or me?
Well, first I'll say that this is an extremely unusual situation. And I know people have seen on the news priests setting up in the parking lot and things like that. With our governor's request to stay at home, the bishops have tried to honor that request and encourage us to do the same thing. The canon law of the church obviously saw that that this kind of thing could happen, where somebody couldn't get to confession, and so the canon law, and it will be in my bulletin article next week, gives to have that sincere contrition in your heart, to make a perfect act of contrition, and as sins will be forgiven, even mortal ones. But you are to go to confession when the opportunity presents itself. So like when this, quote, lockdown or whatever we want to call it gets lifted, we will schedule many additional times of confession here. And I think some people it's tied into the idea that I grew up with and a lot of people grew up with, the Easter duty. That term is not found anywhere in canon law or the Catechism of the Church. It's kind of over many years, it just kind of got into a term that people used. And what the Easter duty is that all Catholics are obliged to receive communion at least once a year during the Easter season. And the Easter season runs from Easter to Pentecost Sunday. So, and this year, that's April 12th to May 31st. And so anyone can do that Easter duty during that period of time. Now, the Church in canon law also says that if one is conscious of having committed mortal sin, they are to confess that before receiving communion. Now, obviously, if you're going to receive communion, that during the Easter season, that 8 weeks and fulfill that precept, if you are conscious of original sin, or not original, mortal sin, then you need to go to confession before receiving communion. And that would be any time, but especially during the Easter season, because we are required to receive communion during the Easter season. And so, again, and hopefully this, the private masses will end soon. Again, a whole homily for Father Mark on essentials, what's essential.
Maybe just one thing I'll add to what Father Down was saying is, I know it can be frustrating of maybe seeing other parts of the country of priests hearing like confessions, drive-up confessions. It's important for us to be obedient to what our bishop is asking us here in Diocese of Joliet. It is frustrating for us, as we know it's frustrating to you because, Father Don brought up the liquor stores of keeping distance 6 feet in liquor stores or even in groceries. Certainly, as we see done other parts of the country of keeping distance, you can keep your distance, and there's certainly ways to do that. If we see brother priests throughout the country, throughout the world doing that, hearing confessions outside and keeping our distance. But we need to be obedient to what our bishop and the surrounding bishops in this area are asking us to do. So until we notify otherwise, we just need to follow the directives that Father Don just gave.
Yeah, and again, God knows what's in your heart. In an article, Pope Francis said, if you can't get to confession, go straight to God. And with the understanding that when the opportunity is available again, when confession's available again, that if you have serious sin, and even, venial sins, that you go to confession. But God knows what's in your heart and forgives. In this time, this is the situation.
I think if we answer every question that long, we will only get to 3 questions.
Oh no, we're going to many more. We can be here till noon.
Okay.
Thanks for that, you guys. That's very informative and uplifting and enlightening. So another serious question for you guys. So who does the cooking?
So I do the cooking. But sometimes Father Don won't eat my cooking. I mean, I don't know if it's that bad. Like Friday I was gonna take some fish out the freezer. I did that. I'm like, Father Don, would you like me to do that? So I don't know what you had Friday night.
See, this is a good thing. First of all, lots of people offer to bring us
true.
meals.
Thank you.
And
Thank you very much. A lot
we're
of
very
good offers.
appreciative of that, but please don't. And this is why. Father Mark and I have a freezer full of food already, and we're trying to clear it out. Like some friends in Wheaton gave me at Christmas time shipped a box of Portillo's beef and 2 things of gravy and 2 things of bread. Well, we brought that out the other night. Well, we can be eating that for the next 3 weeks because there's lots of it.
A lot of food to go around.
Father Mark and I have our crisis.
We eat differently.
Yes, crisis times. I'm a stress eater. It's obvious. He, even I noticed, hasn't been eating breakfast or lunch the last few days. And normally he's very, because I hear the blender going in the morning, making some kind of yogurt thing and that. So, but I've had some cravings. The other day, I just grilled cheese.
That's what he had, grilled cheese. That's
Had to have grilled cheese. And so that fresh, soft bread from Mariano's, and I ate between grilled cheese and peanut butter sandwiches, I ate the whole loaf in 2 days. 2 quarts of ice cream I've eaten in 4 days. We have, and turkey hot dogs. I had a craving for turkey hot dogs and stuff like that. So I have no cravings for healthy food right now.
So just so everyone knows, I'm trying my best.
Yeah.
And when Father Don yesterday is pounding half a quart of ice cream on the couch, I'm trying. That's all I can say. I'm trying.
So again, thanks for the offers of food, but we're doing fine.
That's awesome. Okay.
Next.
So next question. Is there there's a little serious but really good uplifting question here for how to view Mass at home. Is there a proper etiquette for watching Mass at home?
I would say participate. So as Father Don mentioned, I think it was during the homily at the beginning, like once this lockdown is lifted, watching Mass at home does not fulfill one's Sunday obligation. The thing is that right now, everyone's Sunday obligation has been lifted, right? So it's not as if, technically, it's not as if we're encouraging people to watch Mass at home, so that we can be united as one, as the body of Christ. But at the same time, if one does not watch Mass right now at home, it's not as if they're in a state of mortal sin, right? Watching Mass at home or not watching Mass at home does not break one from their obligation. So with that said too, we put out like Mass kits and other things and suggestions to help you pray maybe with your family at Mass. It's a beautiful thing of us seeing pictures of families even kneeling down during the consecration at home. If that helps one in their devotion with regards to praying the Mass, absolutely go for it, but it wouldn't be something that the church is asking. It's new territory. So this is whatever it would be to help you pray the Mass at home is what we would encourage you to do, and we'll continue to put out resources to help you do that.
There's a question about Holy Week services. While the governor's stay at home right now goes through April 7th, which is Tuesday of Holy Week, the bishops in the Archdiocese of Chicago and Joliet, I'm not sure about Rockford, but we are in the Diocese of Joliet. The bishops have dispensed the obligation through Easter Sunday. So there are no public services in Holy Week. They will be live streamed. So Palm Sunday, we just learned that the company we ordered palms from canceled everybody's order for palms, so we don't have any palms, and we weren't supposed to give them out anyway or put them out and have people pick them up. We'll have a few palm branches, and we'll see what we can do after we're lifted from the no public services. One thing that came out from the bishops was that to distribute palms on Pentecost Sunday. So we'll see if that's feasible or not. So Palm Sunday, there will be the live streamed Mass at 9 o'clock. Holy Thursday, morning prayer at 8 o'clock, live streamed. Mass at 7 o'clock, live streamed. There will be no adoration chapel or place of adoration after the Mass on Holy Thursday. The directives from the Vatican say that the Blessed Sacrament is put back in the tabernacle. We have directives from Rome and from the bishops, so those are what we're following. And so on Good Friday, there'll be morning Mass, or morning prayer, rather, at 8 o'clock, and the service of the Lord's Passion at 3 o'clock. There will be a Easter Vigil Mass live streamed at 8 o'clock p.m. on Holy Saturday, and the Easter Sunday Mass at 9 a.m. We do not know yet whether or not there will be Mass on Easter Monday publicly. We're waiting for what the governor says and what the bishop says. It wouldn't surprise me if the governor extends the stay-at-home order at least till what the city of Chicago has done with their schools through April 20th. So, but we have to wait and see.
Thanks, Father Don. As always, please stay connected with us if you don't get our communication through either constant contact or check us out on Facebook, on our website. There's a coronavirus update page. So we will keep you informed as they decide how we move forward with Holy Week. Last questions? You guys want to take up one last question?
Sure, let's do it.
So, what did you do?
No,
What is it? What's
you
the
tell
question?
me. You ask us a question.
Oh, okay. So there's so many. Thank you guys so much for joining us on this live feed.
We'll limit it to 2 quick ones.
Okay.
2 more quick ones.
Well, this is the first question that was submitted last night, yesterday. So someone wants to know, who is your favorite Fit Shepherd?
Oh, that's not Carl Berg. Shout out to Carl Berg. No, but in all honesty, though, that's been, I made a little video on the pain of separation, and, we miss all the Fit Shepherds and just getting out there. And as all of us are experiencing so many different aspects of our lives, we're like, man, I really miss that. Or connecting with, I'm even thinking of Easter, of gathering and with parents and grandparents, and what that's going to change like for Easter. So, as all those things going through our heads, all of us, Fit Shepherds is one of them too. It's like, man, I miss being out with you guys, Fit Shepherds. So again, we'll be back at it soon, and know that I miss you guys, and look forward. You better be getting your workouts in, okay? As I asked Father Don yesterday, had a conversation. Like, Father Don, you said we were down in the living room, and I asked him. I said, I'm going to go work out. And I said, would you like to join me? I'll do a workout. I'll lead us in a workout. And he just looked at me and just stared at me as he continued to eat his ice cream. That's literally what it was. But I'm still working on him. And by the end of this lockdown, Father Don's going to be a lean, mean fighting machine. You watch.
That's going to be an awfully long lockdown then. A couple of questions that came in to me over the email last night that I should have answered. The one was about Hesed House and bringing food and things like that. We will give some further instructions over on the website, but my understanding is unless you have received a call to specifically make something or bring something, there won't be the regular drop-off. But watch, we'll put something, because our Hesed House Day would be Tuesday, April 7th. And the other question that came across was about the prayer warriors at Planned Parenthood and Waterleaf. Again, our day is the first Friday of the month, which would be this coming Friday, the 3rd. The Planned Parenthood clinic is open, and so is Waterleaf during this time. And so I would say that if you feel comfortable going out and praying, go ahead and do that, but don't bring a crowd with you, because then you might get the police coming by. So, but if you feel comfortable in praying outside at Waterleaf and Planned Parenthood, that's fine. But remember, you can pray that intention also at home, and in the little prayer altars that you've made at home. Make an offering on that first Friday.
Speaking of the prayer altars, thank you so much for those beautiful pictures. Keep sending them. We post them on the at-home Mass Guide page. They're beautiful. They're so uplifting for all of us. So thank you so much for that. Do you guys have any last thoughts?
Okay, time to go home and make what another craving I had was for those Pillsbury cinnamon rolls that are in the can, and you whap it and you put the dough on and bake them, and it's got icing. I think there's 8 in the can. And that's the other thing. Be very judicious about bringing us sweets, because Father Mark, while he says he likes them, he rarely eats them. And so somebody bring a cake, guess who eats the whole cake? So, but I'm going to go home now and make my 8 cinnamon rolls and enjoy them.
Yeah, and I just say again, I'm trying. And secondly, I know on behalf of Father Don and myself, thank you for being with us this morning, and we look forward to being with you all again next Sunday. God bless you, and know of our prayers.
Bye-bye.
Bye.